Hi, Stephen.
Hi.
Just a couple of questions about the defamation lawsuit against Doug Ford by the Quds committee. You are the lawyer that is responsible for it.
Right.
You're trying to fundraise $15,000.
Right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this for?
Yeah, this is about raising money for to carry the suit right from the beginning to end, and
$15,000 for the entire lawsuit.
that's correct.
How much do these lawsuits usually cost?
Well, you know, 15,000 is a pretty good deal.
I think so.
Consider. Yeah.
I think so.
And we're going to be using the resources of a lot of different lawyers and paralegals and volunteers and others to make it happen. So yeah, so it's a bit of a conservative figure, but we thought we'd cap it at 15 and use the occasion of the fundraiser to also spread the message about what we're doing and why we're doing it.
You guys are doing an amazing job. Why are you doing it?
Well, this is just about accountability. For years, the Premier has been slandering the Quds rally people, their participants, the organizers, saying the most horrific things about them and us, and he's been engaged in a campaign of anti-Palestinian racism that's been going on for years. And so we decided that, okay, it's time to call the question and have him answer to the horrible things he's been saying about us.
What were some of the examples that you're using in your statement of claim of what he has said about the Quds committee, the protest itself?
Right. Well, he's been, for years he's been howling that it's a display of hate and glorifying violence and terrorism, and he
sounds like he's never been to any of those rallies.
Yeah, no, not likely. And I mean the occasion, of course, is to standing in solidarity with the people who are struggling to be free, the Palestinian people. So where the irony is, just screaming. So it's pretty clear that he's using his office to try to undermine our democratic rights by smearing the movement, which the Israel lobby has been doing successfully for many years. And so, I mean, if he's going to say these things, what this suit will allow us to do is to challenge him on the veracity of what he's saying. He's just sort of a wind-up toy, that you can expect to hurl insults at Palestinians and their allies, and it's time to
hold them accountable.
Hold them accountable.
What's the goal? Like, is there a financial goal? Is there a policy change goal? Is there?
Well, I think it's about putting the questions directly to him at trial. That's the objective. That is, okay, if you're saying this is about glorifying terrorism, this is about inciting hatred, put up or shut up. That's what this is about, right? And this is about the community taking part in this and watching him explain himself, because he feels free to say these things without a follow-up question being asked, like, well, what do you mean, or what's your example, or anything. So it's about accountability.
Like how he's going about it, it's actually quite disgusting, and he's doubling down now that the Quds committee has served him. So he put out a statement today.
Yeah, he did, and they're just saying, no, we're not going to take it down.
I'm not taking it down.
Yeah. And so that's that's kind of to be expected. He's not someone who's terribly thoughtful or reflective of what he does.
No.
So that's fine. We've asked him to retract those statements for months now, and so again, this is not about money. This is about accountability. This is about
if money is agreed. If money is but money is part of the claim, right?
Yeah.
And so if the Al-Quds Committee is successful and is awarded financial compensation,
Right.
where does that money usually go?
Yeah. So what would happen is the claim is for $27,500, which is a little over half of what you can sue for in small claims court.
Yeah.
The great thing about small claims is that it's fast moving and you can get to trial quickly.
Right.
Any monies that we recoup through this process will go towards continued education around the issue of Palestine and in building the yearly activities that the Al-Quds Committee put out there.
Amazing. And Legal Center for Palestine is, right. Tell us a little bit more about Legal Center for Palestine.
Well, yeah, the Legal Center for Palestine has been out there for a number of years now, taking on all kinds of cases that relate to anti-Palestinian racism in schools, universities, on the street, in the workplace, everywhere. So in the event anyone is affected by the state's violence against activists or the lobby's use of the smear tactic against activists or students or what have you, then the first place to go is to the Legal Center for Palestine, which is lcpal.ca, and you go there and you fill out the form and you let us know what's going on.
And then Legal Center for Palestine matches you up with a lawyer who is.
That's exactly right. We have a referral system that people can access, and that's what we've aimed to be for the movement. You know, to be a legal defense for the assaults, which are coming and which will probably accelerate over the next number of years.
Yeah. That was the topic of the last webinar Legal Center for Palestine had. I got to be part of that, or listen to it anyways.
Right.
And you have another one coming up at the end of this month?
That's right. Yeah, there's one, I think it's on the 25th, if I'm not mistaken, May the 25th, and it's about it's about activism across the country and supporting activism through the legal tools at our disposal right across the country. So, who the speakers are, it's a mystery to me, but they'll be there for sure.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great. So we'll be posting a little bit of information on that, and hopefully people will.
Sure.
Anybody, you don't have to have a legal background. This is important for all of us to know and to understand, because the Zionist lobby openly states and brags about using lawfare against its critics, and so they have a very how should I put it? They have a lot of money to put behind deep pockets.
Very deep pockets. Yeah.
Correct. And so when we hear like an
institutional
organization,
power.
Exactly. So when an organization like yours or the one that you're part of, Legal Center for Palestine, is looking for donations so that we can keep up, the Palestinian movement can keep up, and also holds people accountable. So you guys are actively getting donations, not just for this particular lawsuit, but also for other initiatives. Right?
Yeah, we need, even if you've got a few bucks, it's really helps us to keep the lights on, so to speak, and to make everything happen. The money's really important. So if you've got even a little bit, it goes a long way.
And this is from a grassroots movement, so you can pitch in $5 and that goes. That adds up even more if you can do more.
That's right.
Amazing. Okay. Well, I appreciate it. Anything else you want to add?
No, just thanks for having me on, and don't be intimidated out there.
No, never. Not this girl anyway.
Don't let them grind you down.
Amazing.
All right.
Okay. Thanks so much. Talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.